Hello and welcome. My name's Ash and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel, where we go over everything travel. And today we are doing a live travel advisor training for VAX, but also Canva. Okay, we're going to take a VAX quote that we're going to find together, and then we're going to present it into Canva presentation style. And your clients are absolutely going to be amazed. And that's what we're here to do today. So let's go ahead and dive in. The reason I'm doing this training, I feel like all of you guys always ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? Today, I'm showing you. So what I'm going to show you, okay, I have a gift for you. What I'm showing you today, I'm also going to give you the whole template so you can wow your clients as well. So let's dive in and get started here. Move a couple of things off my screen. Here we go. Move that fancy banner. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to start right off the bat using VAX. I have a template already that I use repeatedly for my bookings. We're going to edit that template, and then we're going to have a whole quote presentation put together in a matter of, I'm hoping, 30 minutes. Okay, let's go. So right in VAX, you guys can already see. Now, I have made up the scenario in my head just so I can make this training faster. So we're going to be searching for a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids. They want to go to Punta Cana for Thanksgiving week, okay? And we're going to just find them a really cool resort. We're going to put it into a presentation that shall wow them, right? So anytime I'm searching in VAX and I'm doing Mexico, United States, or Caribbean, I automatically like to use FunJet. I just feel like it's better. And guys, in case you didn't know, they're actually doing a sale. FunJet is, I don't know if it's all the way through, but there's a sale going on. So we have a real chance here to come in and save them money and wow them with the price. So for today, we'll just say it's already here. They're flying out of Houston, all right? And then let's put Punta Cana. If you guys ever have trouble with VAX and you can't find the hotel or resort, these are airport codes. So you need to find the closest airport. So we're just going to put in Punta Cana. They have other options, but this is one we need. We need 1 room, 2 adults, 2 kids. I want these kids to actually enjoy this, so we're just going to say they're 8 and 11. Now, I already actually have a resort in mind because I saw the commercial for it the other day, and I was like, I need to go here. So we're going to do the Nickelodeon one. If you guys haven't seen it, you're about to be amazed. It's so nice. So change the dates, obviously, for Thanksgiving. We're going to do, let's do the 23rd. And then have them leave out on the 29th. Okay, we don't want to leave on Black Friday, but this is Thanksgiving week, right? And then let's just search it. Now you can't add travel protection, but we'll just quote them travel protection. Okay, so we're going to dive in and let it load. And we're going to come in while it's loading. It's going to pull up everything. We're going to fix the first part of this. Now, this is actually a template that I've given to my client. So I pulled this up for a reason because I want you guys to understand what you need to do when it comes to if you start sharing templates over and over and over, okay? First of all, anytime that you're touching this, my client can see this. How do I know? It has a public view link. That means that they can view it, which means that they already have. I've probably shared this with you guys too. 11 visitors. That means this link alone, any changes I make affect this link, right? We don't want that. I don't want my client to see what I've already done. So I'm going to come in here and hit File, make a copy. I want all of you guys to do this when you guys start doing the quote templates over and over. Get into a habit of it and make sure that when you're editing it, at the first part, you always make sure you see copy. Listen to me. I've done this before. I've edited one that I've sent to my client. Okay, trust me. Don't do that. All right, so we're using the copy one, and we're going to come in here and change it a little bit while VAX takes its sweet time looking up the prices. So I'm just going to make it real simple. All right, it's already in here. It's beautiful. We're going to change the words. Like I said, I am going to give this to you guys at the end so you can use it. You can edit it, do whatever you want with it. I don't care. All right. Now, I always make sure two things. One, the location of where they're going. I got to be specific. If they were going to Cancun, I would put Cancun. I don't like to just put Mexico. I don't like to just put Caribbean. Like, I have to be very specific of where they're going. Next, the travel with Ash, make sure you change it to yours, but I put my logo at the beginning of all of it because I want them to know that it's me, right? So leave that there. This is fine. You can change the font, whatever. But one thing I have to tell you, you have to go in here and change is going to be the actual part that has the background. So before I do that, I want to show you two things real quick, okay? When you're doing this on your own, let's just say you decide, I want to make my own version of this. I want to show you how I get here, okay? So I will go home real quick to show you guys. Make sure it says templates, and then make sure that it's in here. Look, it's already pulling up. Travel presentation. This is how I find them, right here. And they give me a whole bunch. Now, if you don't have Pro, it's okay. They have free ones too. This is a free one. But the one I'm giving you today is Pro. And even if you have a free Canva, you can still use it, okay? So don't let that bother you at all. As long as I'm sharing the template, you can use Pro on there all day long, okay? But if you don't already have Pro, I honestly suggest Canva is amazing. You'll use it every day, okay? So that's how I find the presentations. So let me go back in it. And then when I'm in here, I do a lot of different edits to it. And you guys always ask me, well, what's the edits? How does this work, right? So on this particular video, for example, now that I already have it, this is a design template that I stole from here, right? One of these, but then I fixed it, obviously. So for this part, this is always going to be the background of wherever they're going. So here, let's search, I already have it searched, Punta Cana. So inside here, you can do several different things. And I like this because it's the elements, okay? You can add all different type of elements. We have design to pick the slides, elements to pick the stuff that goes inside the slide. We have text, brand, photos, all of that. But these two are the ones we're using the most, okay? So elements, we have it pulled up. We have graphics. They have all different kinds of cool graphics you can add to it. You'll see mine like throughout. And then they also have photos here if you want, but this in particular is a video. We have to replace this video because this is for Palm Beach. Okay, so I have some video options here. They have free ones too. You don't have to pick the ones that are pro, but I'm just gonna pick this one here. Oh, I kind of like this, like that's kind of cool, right? But let's just pick something that it lasts 48 seconds. So that's what I like. So Punta Cana, we can just like, no, just leave it there. You guys can do whatever you want. I also kind of like this one too. This lady, look at her chilling. Yeah, maybe we'll stay here. I like her. All right, so this is like the setting of it. This is the most important part that they see. Let me hit present so you can get the idea of where I'm going with this. This is the first thing that they see. Okay, so you want to create the picture immediately, right then and there, right? So if you want to be super fancy and you go back to the elements part, let me hit all. You can even put some music on here. We got some Mark Anthony. Okay. Right? You can put music in the background and it will play as it presents. So keep that in mind. Some things you can do. Okay. Now, the whole point of this goal is to really wow my clients. That's what I plan on doing every single time. It makes my closing really easy because they're so impressed by the quote that they ain't got nothing else to think about. They're just amazed, right? So that's what we're going to do today. Normally, I present 3 options to my clients. I don't have enough time in this training to do 3 options. So today, I'm just going to do 1 option, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it so then you can go in and make your own as you go, okay? So technically here, on here, I would put 3 accommodation options, but today, I'm just going to hit hide so you guys can fix it later if you want. Today, we're just going to present just like this, okay? So in this scenario, I'm going to go in, I'm going to delete all these extra slides. 1 second. Because this is all option 2 and 3 and all of that. If you want to later on to do that, I'll show you how I do it, okay? But real quick, we have it set up now. It has the entrance video, we'll do the flights, accommodation, what's included, again, and price. That's all we really need. And then important details, and then our logo, right? But this is the most important part. Now, if I were to present all three options, you see this button where right here, I just hit unhide. Okay, now I have three options. So I'm presenting. Here's three. If you want to do that in this template, all I need you to do is hit ... and then duplicate page, right? So now I have option number 2, and I would come in and slap it at the end. Duplicate page, slap it at the end, and then make it out all the way for all three options, okay? I don't have time for that because it'll make this training super long. So for today, we're just gonna do one option, all right? Let me go back in here and hide this page, but I'll leave it for you guys. So we have a little setup. Now let's fix our actual quote here. This is for my last quote that I did with this guy. It was a group trip, so obviously we're gonna have to change it, but I don't have to change it completely. Watch this. This is how I do it. So I come in, we're gonna grab this guy like this. We're gonna copy it, and we're gonna talk to our bestie. Hey, bestie. How are you doing? Hey, bestie. So I am making a quote for a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids, going to Punta Cana. Let's do Nickelodeon. I don't even know how to spell this. Nickelodeon Resort for the week of Thanksgiving. Includes flights and transfers. And I want you, there we go, I want you to make a entrance just like this. Boom. Slap it in there. Now, let it do its work. We're not doing anything extra here. Get ready. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got to change the date. That's fine. This is all about sunshine, family fun, making memories. Yeah, we love it. Round trip, private airport. We have to change the private probably. It'll probably be shared, but that's okay. Character breakfast. When your mother meets SpongeBob or floating in the lazy river. Yes. Ooh. You can even turn this into a mock booking and then share the video, okay? This is about to be lit. Let's go. Come here. Go away. All right. Now, are they going to get this on Expedia Tap? Absolutely not. And that's why I like doing these because, yeah, it might take me a little bit of time, but that's okay. Because when I'm making that $500-$600 in commission, I don't care about the time, right? That's fine. All right. So we got it in here. Let me move this little flower guy a little bit because he's a little too low. But there. Now, this is my slogan, okay, because money returns time doesn't, you can switch it. I don't care. But it's got exactly what I needed it to do, right? Exactly what's included. I probably can do a little bit of a space here, but I'm going to run out of room. So exactly what we're looking for. And if you want to make it more fancier, you can, okay? That's how I do that. Next, right over. Here we are. Now we're getting into the quote. So let's go back to VAX and see what they came up with, okay? Right here, we have Air Canada flights. We don't want that. So I'm going to go in and change the flights first, pick the resort, and then I'll get the total price. Let's do this together, shall we? Now, I like to do, I'm going to put a filter on it. Morning, arrival time, let's do afternoon. Oh, they have one stop. Okay. They have a nonstop flight? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, let's get rid of that. Morning, afternoon. Yeah, reset filters. Morning. Oh, let's see. Departure times in the morning, arrival time. Oh, in the afternoon. Let's do one stop because those times are bad. All right, so 26 hours is never going to happen. 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. This is perfect right here because that's the perfect time to result. 35-minute layover, which is scary for kids, but we'll manage. We have 45 minutes here, and it's the same price. Okay, let's give them like 15-minute barrier. You have to think with kids, guys, they're going to be running in the airport. And you do not want that, right? Don't run in the airport. All right, so now it's picking its sweet time, and then it's going to bring us back to the summary. I'm going to change the return flights real quick as well to make sure that I want it. 11 o'clock at night is absolutely horrendous for anybody who has kids. I would be so mad if a travel agent suggested that to me, but I think we might not have a choice. Oh, nope, we have a choice. Okay, same pricing, better timing. We love that. Let's go. Because nobody wants to arrive home with 2 kids at 11 o'clock at night. I would be so mad. All right, we got main cabin energy, main cabins. We love that, right? Now we need this first part right here. So how I do this, okay? It looks a little silly here, right? But honestly, they don't care. And I stopped wasting time on things that they don't care about because they're not looking at it. So why do I care? Okay. So what I like to do is, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I screenshot. I screenshot everything. So if you're on a Mac, hit Command 4. If you're on Windows, it's been a really long time. So I believe it's like Alt something, Control Alt, and then a button. Google it, but screenshot it. Make your life easier. Do not sit here and try to type all this out. So we're going to screenshot. Okay. Now, technically, I can come in after my screenshot and just highlight all this info if I wanted to, but we're not going to do that here. We're going to come in and I'm going to copy the image, and then I'm going to come in here and slap it in here. Okay. So if you want to make it bigger, this is what I do. Like, I know it has common fair types or compare fair types. I just leave it in there. I don't really care if they see that, but I'll come in like this, like kind of like this. Okay. And then I will come in and paste it again, and I'll break it down here. And then I kind of get them like the same length, right? You'll see why I'm doing it like this in a second. All right. Now you can leave it like this. This works perfectly fine. And if you wanted to even go in and be fancier, like let's be fancy, just so I can show you all what you can do. Let's be fancy. All right. Copy that. For today, we shall be fancy. Slap it in there. All right, thank you. I just hate how big of a space this is. It drives me crazy. A lot of the times too, what I'll do is like, I'll just come in, and if you have Canva Pro, just hit background remover and it'll look like you pasted it in there, but it kind of looks rough, right? So do whatever you want with it. Leave it in there. It doesn't matter. They don't care about these flights. They just need to see the freaking flights, okay? Don't stress yourself out about something like this. Just get it done. Now, next thing you have to do is, and I leave this here so I know, seat selection automatically be available because it's main cabin, but I need to verify what is the luggage. So how I do that is I'll do American Airlines. Oh, I already have it. Hold on. Baggage. Can you tell I've done this before? Yeah, that's what I want. I don't remember it off the top of my head, though. Give me something. Okay. Checked baggage. You get 2 up pieces of baggage for free, 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Love it. Okay, so we already have that. And then let's do 2. Oh. And then slap that guy underneath. All right. So perfect. Love it. Keep going. They're not paying attention to that. Now, if I was doing 3 things, I would come in here technically and do all of this, but I'm hiding this for today so we can just do 1. And in this instance, I would get rid of the number, but you can put accommodation number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we're going to go in here and edit this. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't like the VAX's photos. I already know it's going to look like crap. So we'll probably pull up something to find photos and edit it, but let me fix the thing first. Okay. So right now on VAX, anytime you fix the flights, it pulls you to the summary. So I'm going to click on hotels to edit the actual hotel. Okay. In here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to find Nickelodeon because that's the hotel that we're going to be giving. And we're just going to search it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I also like this one because of the rooms. Have you guys seen it? They have a pineapple room for SpongeBob. I think that's so cool. But you can already see it's expensive, so we'll just go with what they give us. But I mean, it's a 7-day trip, so honestly, $9,000 really isn't that bad for how many days they're going, right? If they had 23rd through the 29th, oh wait, speaking of that, let me fix it. 23rd. There we go. Okay. But honestly, for that many days, it's really not that bad because that's a big trip, right? The kids are free. It's them that they're paying for. All right. So they've got the Nest Suite. Let's take a look. Pull everything up. Like, you see how bad the photos are? The photos are bad. right? They're blurry. So I'm gonna go grab some photos, but let me just copy this. Also, look at that 5-star resort. And I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but it had some $750 in resort credits. So they're getting $750 back that they get to use. Love that. Well, not getting it back, but you get what I'm saying, right? So, all right. Oh, I already did this. Well, fine. Okay. All right. So next thing that we need to do is go in here. We got this. I'm going to copy this here and I'm going to search it. Okay. Search. Okay. I'm going to use Expedia's photos. We're obviously not going to use their pricing, but I'm going to use their photos. And then I'm going to also pull up ChatGPT. We don't need them too. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, I'm always ready, girl. Let's go. All right. First, right off the bat, grab these photos. Let me grab one. Oh, you know what? Do you know what they won't let me do here? They won't let me steal photos, but we're gonna steal them anyways. Come here, honey. Now, a lot of people are weird about stealing photos. They always say things like, "Well, you know, you have to do copyright." Nobody's seeing this. Nobody's seeing this. It's just us that's seeing this, right? So we're okay on that instance. But let's go ahead and get this in here. All right. Edit this. Hello. Oh, it didn't copy it. Fine. 1 second. Okay. And then I need something like this too. So I'm going to tell it. Where did we go? Make something like this for me. No extras. Oh, for this resort. Hello. Don't waste your time on any of this. Let it do. No, stop. No, I just need the details of the resort and bullet points short. There we go. Thank you. That's what I needed. All right, that's right there. Yep. All right. That's all I need. Come in here, get rid of this guy, slap it in there. It's too long. It's fine. Okay. Perfect. Love it. All right, done. Now, photos. I already have one, and I have to redo it. Okay. Copy that. Go back into this. Slap it in there. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Okay. Let me go back. Give me another photo. Oh, goodness. Let me zoom out. There's that. We like that one. There's the pineapple I was telling you guys about. We like pineapples. Pineapples. Right. Go here. Oh my God. Please fit. Thank you. All right. Get rid of that guy. Give me another pretty photo, please. Please, please, please. I like this one with the slime coming out of the kid's nose. Or the guy's nose. But, oh, here we go. This is cute. Yeah? Okay. I'm creating family vibes. Boom. Copy. Slap it in there. All right. Perfect. Yeah, we're done. Move this over a little bit, but that's it. That's all I need. Tells them exactly what they're doing what it gives them an idea. Perfect. Okay. Now on the next part, I have food and drinks. That's because this client, Mr. Terrence himself, requested that I told him exactly about food and drinks. We don't have to do that because this is an all-inclusive. So I'm just going to hide this page. If you want to do that later on for your client, sure. Okay. But not everyone is going to request this. That's just what he wanted. So I am going to do an amenity slide because I like to tell them two things: what's on the property and what's nearby normally. So let's go in here and let it tell us. So amenities are here. We need activities. They have a lot. Okay. This comes typically with most resorts right here, but this right here is the important part. We're going to get rid of that whole jogging thing and weight thing. Hold on. All right. So activities, go away. We're going to come in here. Man, I just got text messages and it was so loud in my ear. Wow. All right. What the? Calm down. Stop yelling at us. Okay, get rid of all this extra crap, because who's going to go jogging on their trip? What? We're here for family, sir. We're not going jogging. Okay? All right, there we go. Let's get rid of this too. Okay? So it's a little much, right? What if I do like just this and then like just do like that? Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's that. And then we want to put in here and like showcase the 750 extra perks. So I'm going to do like this, copy that, get rid of this. Okay, move my pineapple guy over here. Here, dude. And then put it like that. Oh, snap. What did I do? Come here. Space it out. Oh, wait, go back. Let's get rid of this one. I'm making it pretty. Okay, there we go. We can make this one a little bit smaller too. Space it out. There we go. All right, so what did I do? I broke down everything that they need to know about the resort, gave them the tips and tricks and all of that, what they can do on property. And then I'm going to put here plus more. Okay, so they have an idea, but I really want to showcase the extra perks that they get for booking with me, the $750 resort credit, and I also want to show what they can do on the resort, right? So we have that. Now we need to do pricing. So when I do my like groups, this was a group, the last booking was a group booking. If I do groups like that, then I'm going to do price double occupancy. But since it's a family, I'm not going to do that because there's no double occupancy, right? So we're just going to put total price due. Then we're going to go pick out the actual pricing here. So we're here, let's hit checkout. Ding, ding, ding. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right. I don't know what this is today. Like, I was doing something earlier in VAX, and it keeps telling me this, but it says it's removed, so fine, remove it. Look at the sell they're getting. This is either one, going to be extra commission for somebody, or two, they're about to get a really good deal. $679. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can handle that. All right, so let me scroll down. All right, I'm letting it load. We need to update the room. We need to get a picture of the room. We need to get the final pricing, and then we're done. That's it. So right here, they have a nest suite. They're not going to have pretty pictures of it. I already know. Yep, no. They have some really nice rooms here. They even have, where did they have the pineapple? They don't have the pineapple. This is like a wraparound swim up suite, a plunge pool, swim up suite. They have a lot of nice rooms, but our people for today, they broke. They can't afford all that. They're already paying $9,000. So let me go find a picture of the nest suite. It's right here. So I'm going to screenshot that. because I always want to show them the room that they're going to get, because I don't like any surprises for my clients. I don't like to, we go tell them everything. This is what it is. You book it, right? So we have here, I'm going to put this in here, and then I want to put not 2 queen beds, but we're going to do nest suite. Okay. And then we need to change this. So I do price per person if there's like multiple people going and they're all paying by themselves. But we're just going to do total. We're just going to do deposit. And then we're going to get the pricing for that. And then here we're going to do and then we're going to get the dates for that too. All right. So real quick, we got the room. There's already a shared transfer, so we need to edit that one part. But here's the travel protection. We need this. So I will put this here. You see how I have it on the last page? So it was 386. Where did it go? 386.96. All right. And then we're going to come in and do the last pricing here and get the deposit and the total. Okay. So deposit is going to be $1,000. Uh-oh. Deposit is going to be $1,000. Oh, hold on one second. All right. So we got the deposit due. Now let's go in here and get the total due. $9,000. Ow. Okay. And then we're going to put it here. And then I need to get the dates. And we have July 12th. Okay. And then the 9th. We like that. I always go a few days before. So today's the 9th. So July 11th. And then we have, what was it? October 9th. So we're going to do we'll do October 1st. I don't like how it did that, but okay. All right. So also I'm going to put this here, just like that. Okay. Price includes airfare, accommodation, and nest suite. Perfect. All right. So that's it. That's it. We're done. Next one. Please note, this is always my little thing that I put in here. You guys want to put this in here too. Some reword it if you don't like it, but the airline prices fluctuate daily. The rates provided in this itinerary are subject to change. To secure the best, avoid potential increases, blah, 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 delays in finalizing, blah, blah, blah. This is why there's a reason I do this. I have had so many instances where people will see this and then like 2 days later, they want to book it. And then I have to come in here and be like, no, the deposit changed, or no, the price changed. I told you in the beginning when I presented it to you that the price is going to change. So this is what that's for. Okay. Put that on everything that you ever send out. Obviously, this is for a different one. So let me get a photo from here. I love Expedia's photos. They're just so nice. I like this guy right here. Ooh. Well, but this one's nice. Let's do that. We're going to pull on this whole family thing. All right. Copy, slap in there. Oh, we need to make her fit. We need her in the picture. Perfect. Okay. Now, here is that. All right. So we got the total price. We got the amenities. I need to change the part where it says private. We're just going to put airport transfers because what? And then we have this. All right. So what does this look like? What did we just make? I know it was kind of fast, but it has to be. Boom. There's that lady chilling. What's up, ma'am? How you doing? Because money returns, time doesn't. Okay, we got the Nickelodeon Resort. Here's the flights. Here's that. Oof. Amenities. Do y'all see how nice this is? Okay. Okay. And boom. That's it. That's all you need. So it's not something that has to be hard. I think that's the biggest thing that people do here is they overthink things, and they don't really just realize that if you just sit down and just think of it like if you saw something like that, would you want to book it? Absolutely. It has everything that I'm looking for within their budget, whatever, right? So if I wanted to add more rooms, make sure you just unhide some of the stuff that I have. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all you have to do to present the quote. Put a couple of accommodations in there, slap it out. You can even take this and save it and turn it into a mock booking if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's all I really have for you guys today. Let me go ahead and get this template set up so I can share it with you. Public view link. Oh, no, not public view link. If I want to share it with my client, we do a public view link. Hello. Today we're going to do a template. Where? Oh, brand template. No. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, so give me a few seconds. I'm gonna go to my studio and I'm gonna drop this in there so you guys can have it. And then, yeah, we're pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got. It's not hard. I know it's a little fast, but Canva is something that you guys have to play with. There's nobody that can really sit here and teach you Canva unless you go through like an academy or something. But you basically just need to get in here and learn how to start playing around with Canva. That's it. That's how I figured out all of this stuff. Like the transitions, the cute little transitions that you guys see, that's just something I click here and then I click on animate and then I let it make it for me. That's it. That's all I did. I don't do anything on my own. You see how I do the copy paste, you see all of that, right? So don't make it harder than it has to be. Let ChatGPT do the work for you, okay? And then you're good to go. That's all you have to do, all right? So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And then, of course, I also want to pull up real quick while I go to my studio. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. I did it within 30-something minutes. That's not bad. Let's go here. Don't forget, guys. Let's stop my screen. Share my screen. All right. Real quick, too. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me post this. Let me put it in the comments for you. 1 second. All right. So I'm posting now the template. Okay. And then too, just real quick about my training for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a cruise complete walkthrough. This is what I do on every one of my cruises before I search them. So we're going to go over cruise complete tomorrow. So make sure you guys attend. Again, just come back here on my YouTube channel at 10 a.m. PST and we'll start there. So if you guys have questions for me, feel free to ask them now. I am in my studio so I can respond to them. And other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you learned a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.